So I've been seeing the memes going around about this article by everyone's favorite homophobic manlet, Ben Shapiro. Sex before marriage won't make you happy, he writes. And why does he write that? What does he use to make that claim? Well, this is actually a great microcosm of how deceptive Shapiro can be when he's engaging with these kind of topics. Because he'll often set up a straw man and debunk that, or pivot to something slightly different and talk about that, something he's more comfortable with. And this is a great example of that. We see that if we're paying attention, he says that no study prior to this one has observed whether marital quality was affected by prior sexual history. But there's no distinction, and the study he gets it from, which is actually more of a meta-analysis from a conservative think tank, of course, is the same problem that we have in their conclusion. Premarital sex or premarital sexual experience affects marital happiness, but perhaps the more important story in this data is that almost 2/3 of Americans are happy in their marriage. And they never say that people in this supposed happiest category, those who have only had one sexual partner, didn't have premarital sex, or did. There's no distinction. They have a lot of other things that they say they can't control for, and that the issue is a lot more complex than this basic information implies, which this guy never does. But they don't actually explain that the people in this one partner category can also be people who have had premarital sex. To write that sex before marriage won't make you happy is completely intellectually dishonest. Does he know this? Is he smart enough to know this and he's just deceiving you? Is he so wrapped up in what he believes that he'll see whatever he wants to in data? For someone who says that he's all about facts and not feelings, this seems a lot like the case of someone who is being controlled by his feelings, much like the author of this think tank article. I don't know which one's worse, but whenever somebody who you think might be an ideologue makes this kind of statement, go down and click on the study, because it's going to be a lot more nuanced and a lot less like actual evidence. There's no reason to believe that Shapiro has any basis to say any of this. It's just religious diatribe.
True love must single-hearted be, from every selfish fancy free. No idle thought of gain or joy a maiden's fancy should employ. True love must be without alloy. True love must be without alloy.